maybe everything's fine. Maybe Apple ships the new Siri in 2 months and it does everything they said and it's great and we just forget any delay ever even happened. But there's three things that have been on my mind that kind of make that feel unlikely. So number one is just that AI is just not at the core of Apple's business right now. And if you're just looking at it from a business perspective, they make a ton of money selling hardware, selling the services and the things attached to that hardware, and they will continue to make tons of money iterating and doing all that like they usually do. Financially, they'll probably be fine. Like, it's kind of hard to draw a straight line from Apple Intelligence is successful to Apple making way more money, especially when they're such a privacy-focused company as well. Like, a lot of these features don't go hand in hand with that. But then two, their usual advantages don't really work here as much as they usually do. So like the second mover advantage thing that I talked about earlier, like that's typically a hardware technologies thing. And so AI being software, with software, Apple's usually able to just rely on their massive, enthusiastic army of developers to support things and give it a kickstart and get it off the ground to get people using it. And with this, it's kind of the opposite. I don't think they're interested in this. Like, just think if I'm Uber, if I'm developer for Uber, and this new Siri is supposed to be able to reach into my app and perform an action like calling a car. So the user just goes, "Hey Siri, call me an Uber to the airport," and then it does it without ever opening my app. I don't actually like that very much. That gives me less control. I don't get to do as much with that experience, even though it would be really cool for the end user. But then number three, just the lack of demos is like really, it's actually very hard to ignore, just from someone who's seen so many. Remember the Bixby speaker? Like all those years ago at a Samsung event, they announced the Galaxy speaker is what it was called. It looked like this little mini barbecue grill. And in person, we all go to this event and then we go down to the hands-on area and they had a bunch of them on display and they were lit up and nobody could actually touch them or use them. And then I think we maybe saw them one more time at a display at CES, but then we just never saw them again. Samsung canceled it. They never shipped the thing. I don't think Apple wants to pull a Bixby speaker or an AirPower with this thing. Like, Apple Intelligence has gotten so much PR and it's clearly so important to them that it just feels like it's got to get there eventually. It's got to be frustrating for them to not have the ability to show it off or ship anything yet. But it would be pretty cool if Siri was good. But we'll very much just still have to wait and see.